Yo, yo, we're over here. We're in Malibu. You're watching Warning TV. We're back with Dickie Peterson, man. We're back to I'm actually backstage, and he's gonna be performing tonight. Today's the 2nd of February, 2008. And we were talking last time. We were talking about he was in a High Times article. I think that might have been the August issue that we were talking in our last interview. Is that
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Spent 3 days with Bobby Black from High Times in Laconia, New Hampshire, at Lake Laconia Harley Davidson run.
Well, and Dickie was telling me more that like actually it's gone a lot further. They're doing a lifetime achievement award, and something's coming up in Austin. And actually, instead of me trying to stumble it through it, let's let Dickie tell you what's going down.
Okay, we uh, High Times magazine has the Doobie Awards every year, and this year we've been nominated as for a Lifetime Achievement Award, which I don't know exactly what that means. If I get a big silver bowl full of Chronic or what, I don't know, but I'm sure it'll be fun. And the there's a song on our new CD called "Rolling Them Bones," which has been nominated as Pop Song of the Year. And that will all be decided on March 15th in Austin, Texas, during the South by Southwest Festival.
You know they love to roll them bones down in Austin.
Oh boy, do they roll them big! Everything's big in Texas. They roll them really big down there.
Right on, right on. So you guys got to stick around. We're going to be seeing a lot more from him. We're actually going to be seeing some more shows. I think there's some more coming actually back down to Southern Cal later in the month. And right now we're going to be going back up north. They're going to be doing San Francisco, but I think he would say Bakersfield toward the end of the month.
Yeah, we're doing Bakersfield. I know we're in San Clemente tomorrow. We're doing the Knitting Factory in L.A. I think we'll be in Santa Barbara at some point. I think Santa Cruz. I know San Francisco on the 7th of February and on the 8th up in Santa Rosa.
So that's the Red Devil Lounge in San Francisco. I think there's going to be that show.
Yep, it's going to be the Red Devil Lounge, and then we're hitting shows all the way up to Seattle, and we're turning around and coming back down and hitting shows all the way back.
You know, and then these guys they just don't leave the road. Constant grind.
Yeah, well, then we do our last show on the West Coast in Sacramento. Then we fly back to Raleigh, North Carolina, and we have a few days off, and then we hit the Southeast and work our way back to Texas for the Doobie Awards.
You know, he was telling me what started this earlier is like they used to call him Dickweed and then Dickie, but this time they're just calling him Weed out on the road this time around.
That's right. They just call me Weed. Hey, Weed.
Yo, so this is Warning TV. We're backstage. You're going to be checking out some really loud music. They say it's going to be windy up here.
Oh, yes. Yeah. It's going to be airy up there. They told us they told us when we come in, you can only do 98 decibels. And we said, well, good luck, man. You know, we passed that about 40 years ago.
We're gonna come back. We're gonna meet Duck and some other the cats here, man. All right, so stick around. Peace.
On the 15th of March, we're playing the High Times Doobie Awards, where we won a Lifetime Achievement Award. I don't know if that means we get a big silver bowl with Chronic in it or what. I don't know. And along with that, this next song, which is on our new album, is it's called "Rolling Them Bones." It's been nominated as #1 pop song of the year. Now we're gonna play "Rolling Them Bones." dealing with me, you know, personally, that, Boots and Crowbar and all these people involved in the Council of Light, promotions, but they haven't really heard Cheer. They've only heard me playing with the All Stars or whoever, And so I think a lot of these people are going to turn out and say, hey, man, let's go see what Dickie's really got going on here, You know. So I think it's going to be good, And I know Santa Rosa is going to be, on the 8th is going to be, the next night on the 8th. It's right up by my house. And that's what I'm saying. We're going to play there. And a lot of my friends are going to be there. These are my friends that.
Come for the 7th, stay for the weekend. I didn't know there was an aim, so that would be better to both.
Yeah, well, and these friends are the friends that I hang out with, and stuff when I'm home, and they're going, well, Dickie's going on tour again, but they haven't really heard my band. I mean, they've heard the records and stuff and the album and stuff, but they haven't actually been to a performance and seen the guys and myself do what we do, And so there's going to be a lot of my friends come to this that are going to say, okay, you've been disappearing for 4 months at a time. Let's see what you've been doing,
Okay, he is like fathers of conscious hip hop. His whole message is like against the grain. It's anti. We're here to sell you Hummers and bling our stuff. He's like, I'm not wearing no jewelry. I don't need it. I'm not on MTV. I'm not on BET. And you all my community. You'd really like to take because his whole thing is about message. They call him a teacher. We got him on Thursday night at Pomona, Cal State, and he did a lecture where he's talking about stop the violence, and he's taking some of the most prolific artists in hip hop that are pimps or thugs and gangsters, and saying stop the violence, and it's time for us to stop this whole thing. And he's saying March is actually the same timeline that he says the whole face of hip hop. You're going to see a turnaround, and people are going to say enough of that, and now we have to step to another plane. They say BET's not accepting any more booty videos. It's like they're like just this whole different perspective that they're trying to push in, and it's a Stop the Violence tour. And it started on Thursday with the first lecture. This guy's lectured over 500 campuses, and so now he's on his last night with the first show, and so we're juggling. It's exciting because it was the 31st KRS, and then the two of you last night, and then now with you tonight, and then the two of you play again tomorrow night, and then we jump off of him and back onto you, and then tag team back there. So it's exciting. It's like roots of hip hop, roots of rock and roll, back and forth.
If you talk to him, if he probably doesn't even know who I am, but I really hope that his message gets through.
Nah, but for sure, man. And you know what? It's like the same people you were talking about, Boots. Boots produced one of his videos just last there at the 17th Street facility.
Boots wants me to do something with some hip hop guy.
Well, you know what? I mean, that would probably.
It might be.
This dude is the hip hop guy. He is the message.
He approached me. I was at a party up at this guy's ranch, and Boots was there, and he said, Dickie says, I want you to sing. I want you to do this recording. I want you to sing on this recording. And I says, what's the song? And he goes, it's a hip hop song. I says, you want me to sing on a hip hop song? I said, I'm a long way from hip hop, man. I appreciate the poetry, and I dig a lot of the rhythms and stuff. I don't particularly like all the things that are being said and that they rally around. I wrote a song called Gangsters Don't Rap. When they do, they sleep with the fish,
He's got a song that says, you want to get away with murder, kill a rapper. The investigation won't go further, kill a rapper. So, but you're saying, I didn't interrupt you.
But, so he says, I want you to come and do this. I got an idea. And then he really knocked me over. He said, I'll pay you, which Boots has never said to me. As a matter of fact, I never heard him say it to anybody.
Well, Boots, man, that's some powerful stuff right there.
But so this may be in. I know the Council of Light is into peace.
He's the kind of cat that would end up near the Council of Light because he's promoting light.
Yeah, I'm just saying, and I know the Council of Light isn't into violent, brutal music and stuff like this.
It's a continuation of
so
the same message.
when you said this, and then you started, Boots didn't tell me the name of this guy or anything, but it makes sense that it might be from out of the same fishbowl.
Yeah, no, I'll make a point to stop by and kind of pick at the brain a little bit. I need to visit him anyway when I'm in town. I'm coming to see you, so I'll be up there. I'm excited about the whole thing. It's just, to me, it's a powerful week to be able to toggle back and forth with the two of you. It's even more powerful to be talking about having everybody in the same room.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, if that happens or something, it might be something you'd be interested in covering a little bit.
You couldn't keep me away.
But I don't know what the plan is. He said when I got back after this tour, he would sort this out.
Yeah. No, I mean, whichever way it washes out, it's Council of Light, it's all light. It's Dickie Peterson, it's Blue Cheer, and it's powerful message. We're interested.
Okay, we're gonna make up some shit right now. We having fun tonight. Listen, keep it low. Now if the beat shut off, start it again, and I'll be on course. But my mind's never lost. Even though my throat is hoarse, it don't matter, I am the force. I don't care about a CEO or boss. I don't work at Def Jam. I work to make, oh man. Listen, KRS-One, listen, I ain't gonna start dissing. But you know my style, my state. Me, I spit for family. All that shit you hear on the radio and TV, to me, is insanity. You gotta see the style. I take it back to wild style. But as that camera looks at me, I'm talking to 2023. Yeah. Look at this. Hey, yo, come out here and talk to Chris. Come on. Stand right there. The legs are strong. Now look at this. KRS-One, I'm a lyricist. I know you're really looking at Chris and saying, what has got on in this? I look corny because I'm your ancestor in the past. The people in the 70s look just as corny to us in the past. But you in 2020, and it ain't all about money. You standing there right now in college looking at this DVD to get knowledge. Oh man, look, KRS-One, this is beyond any book. What? In the future, you gotta understand you might be watching me like in a hologram. But look, KRS-One, keep these MCs shook. Why? Because I spit the truth. Why? Because I spit the truth. Yo, cameras are up. Keep them up. I'm going to say one more thing on this cup. Keep your cameras blazing. I'm going to show the world, and seeing is amazing. Not the rap. That's that bullshit. That's that crap. Yeah. MCing, that's for human beings. It helps them to open eyes, start seeing. Yo, look at me rhyming, man, and oh man, you got a cannon. No, that's a cybernet. Damn, I ain't really get that one yet. But keep on recording me, cause these companies ain't shorting me. KRS-One, I rock orderly, distortedly. Look here, she got her drink in the air. Hey, miss, you gotta refill. All I see is ice in your cup over there. Man, it's Chris, lyricist, you gotta go down like this. Hey, yo, give me your phone. I'm gonna leave you a message right now at your home. Put on your phone, though. Where your phone?